Hey guys, so I figured I'd make a video. Yeah, I know, camera's back facing. I don't care. Well, I'll tell you this. I've gone from a YouTuber that ending up having maybe 1 or 2 subscribers in the beginning, to 5 subscribers, to whatever subscriber amount I have now. And I am glad that I have this amount of subscribers. Just thought I'd reflect back for a minute. At least I'm not a person that, sometimes I wish that the dislike counter was back. Yeah, I wish it was, to be honest. So that way I could actually see, now that I have the right mindset, I could actually see how many people dislike my content. Because, it's not fair just having dislike this video in the video player. You can see the likes, but you can't see the dislikes. But, oh well. I just wish I didn't make such a big deal about him now. I mean, I've just been thinking that, it was so stupid that I made such a big deal about these. Yeah. I was immature. I could totally see. I mean, if YouTube were to bring back the dislike counter, I wouldn't be mad. In fact, when I look at my subscriber count and find out that I lost a subscriber, it doesn't really mean anything. It's just, it just doesn't. It really doesn't mean anything. So I figured what I would do today is talk about something now that I've reflected a little bit. Now that I've got that off my chest, I'm going to talk about something that you may or may not like, but it's YouTube. Not everything that's on YouTube is something that you're going to like. Not everything on YouTube is what everyone's going to like. There are a lot of videos I don't like on here, but, I mean, not on my channel, but on YouTube. But I'm going to talk about my experience with Braille Access on the iPhone. So, I've talked about this on Ramblio. If you don't follow me on there, I would like it if people would follow me. But I'm not desperate for subscribers or followers. I'm not. It's up to you whether you want to follow me or not. A lot of people don't want to. And that's okay. I don't care. But back to the main point. I talked about Braille Access on Ramblio, what's new, and it has an F for folders, but not in BRF files. It basically has different applications that are kind of like the Braille BI-20X and 40X. Like it literally is Braille Notes, otherwise known as an editor. BRF Files, otherwise known as a Braille editor. Well, a BRF Files editor. Then a calculator, which someone said on a post that it was like the one on the Braille Sense. Yes, someone said that. But Apple, I guess, made this expecting that you knew what to do with it. So they barely gave you any information on the calculator. Live captions. Oh, these are basically simple utilities or applications that are, well, applications that are cool, I guess, if you want to put it that way. So what I'm assuming Apple is trying to do is bring the Braille note taker to mainstream devices, and that's what it did. Mac OS, iPad OS, iOS, Vision OS. I have I'm not gonna go through it all, but on the Mac it's different. It doesn't have a choose item feature, which is okay, but it also doesn't have any features for what order the files can be sorted in. So what I've done is I have a Braille display that can do text files. Not saying which one, but for those that talk to me on a daily basis, you know what I'm talking about. Or that know me off camera, you'll know what I'm talking about. But I have a Braille display that can detect files, and I'm able to use the Mac to, go into text edit with the I'm able to open the text file in text edit, and I'm able to do a simple copy and paste into the Notes app with a new note. And if I put it in the Notes folder, which syncs across, I believe, all the devices, not in iCloud, but I believe it is iCloud, but it'll sync across. I'm able to go to my phone and copy and paste it, and create a new document in Braille Access, and it will the text that I copied will populate in the file once I paste it. So it's not the best way of doing things, but it's all I've got in terms of wanting to move files from one thing to another. I feel like it's a little bit productive. I'd say it's the lowest. I bet it's a low. Well, I bet it's not hard to do. It's just a little bit cumbersome if you think about it. So yeah, there's that. And there's another thing. If you hide the back button with Braille Access, it'll also effectively hide the close button. And every time I try to delete something with the back button hidden, it will get out of the menu or get out of that option. So yeah, it's best to leave it's better to leave the hide back button option unchecked. That's what I found out. So yeah, I don't think, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think Braille Access will take over the note taker per se. It will just coexist with the note takers, like the basic ones, including the Orbit Speak and all that stuff, and even the more advanced ones like the Braille Note Touch Plus and the Braille Sense 6 and 6 Mini. And speaking of the Braille Note Touch Plus, it got an update where now it has its own voice recorder and media player. So that's cool. Read this on a Facebook post. I still wouldn't say that the Braille Note Touch Plus is a good device. I mean, I don't have one, but from what I hear about it, Android 8 is way beyond supported. Three years out of support, if we're talking from 2017 to 2021, yeah, way out of support. Android 12, I think, hit that. But I guess that's it for me. See you later.